getting paid to do this right now. Someone is paying me to stay in their house and chill in their hot tub. And more than one of you has requested that I make this video. I don't know which is worse, the fact that I'm doing it or these things have actually happened, or the fact that you people want to know about them. So you asked for it and you're gonna get it. Now before I get into it, there's one thing that you really need to understand, and that is the beast. A lot of people have drunken alter egos. I have a drunken other person that comes out when liquor is consumed. And yeah, at the point where most people would puke or pass out or, I don't know, stop drinking, that's when Shannon's like, alright guys, good night, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed. The beast is in charge. And the beast is a Riley motherfucker. It's got 7 different personalities. Happy, dopey, sleepy, munchy, horny, sloppy, and spiteful. And those last 3 always travel together, and they're the fucking worst. So that being said, here are some tales of the beast. The beast likes to put things in weird places. That sounds really dirty. Let me rephrase. Let me give you an example. I one time woke up with the entire shampoo rack in my bedroom. Couldn't tell you why. My father, one morning when we all still lived at home, was like, alright, why are there oven mitts in the refrigerator? I'm like, oh, me! I did that! Couldn't tell you why, but I know for a fact that that was me. And it really started to get bad when the beast started playing jokes on Shannon. And there's a creepy statue that used to be in this house that scared the fuck out of Shannon. But I guess the beast thought it would be really funny to leave the statue outside the bedroom door. So it was the first thing Shannon saw the next morning and was like, what the fucking fuck? Like, I did this to myself. The beast is now fucking lashing out at me. I don't even know what else to say. Like, that happened. I fell. Hot tubs are hard. It's really hard to be me right now. The beast is famous for saying some really ridiculous things. I was in Kentucky with my vagabond companion, and the beast thought it would be a great idea to get a ride back to the hotel from a perfect fucking stranger. And as we're walking to the car, I turn to my friend and I say, are we smart for doing this? And she replies, the question is not are we smart, it's can we take him? I'm like, what, like both of us? And she's like, no, like in a fight, like if he tried to kill us. On another occasion, I was with my same vagabond companion in Texas, and I don't even think I was that beastly yet. Like, we were probably up to like happy, dopey. We weren't even up to munchy yet. I wasn't even like hungry yet. And so I was still pretty composed. And we're ordering shots, and this bitchy ass bartender says to me, I think you've had enough. And without missing a beat, I reply, well, I think you're ugly. Sorry, Texas bartender. I don't even remember if you were actually ugly or not. The last time I was in Nashville, the beast was mean to somebody, and that's not like the beast at all. It's pretty much a happy-go-lucky / horny being, but that all comes into play, actually. So as I'm walking out, the nice young gentleman I had met that evening from the hotel, the beast was not smart enough to realize that you needed to use your hotel key to get back into the hotel after you exit. So I'm standing in the middle of Nashville in pajama pants and a T-Rex t-shirt, and I'm pounding on the door, and there's this girl inside. She's making eye contact with me, like, dude, you see me. Like, why would you come let me in? So then, like, the doorman comes over and he's like, you have to use your key. I was like, okay, alright. So I go in, and I walk past this girl, and I'm like, you couldn't have opened the door for me, you twat? And then I look at her, and she's maybe 15. Calls a 15-year-old girl a twat in Nashville. The next morning, leaving the hotel, I put on my hat and sunglasses and hood. Like, I didn't want to see anybody. I was mortified that happened. Like, you just called a child a twat. How do you feel about yourself now? I've woken up in some strange places, like in the shower. I've fallen asleep on a toilet before. I passed out in the hallway when I lived at home, and my brother had to walk over me to get to his bedroom. Sorry, big brother. But, yeah. There's some debate as to if this is a funny story or not, but in September in the Poconos, I broke my hand. Well, no, the Beast broke my hand. And let me tell you something, the Beast is left-handed. Like, this is a known fact. Like, the Beast plays beer pong lefty, it writes lefty. Like, it's left-handed. The Beast is left-handed. So naturally, when the Beast fell over a rock in the Poconos, it protected its left hand and broke its right hand. And I need this hand for work. So I worked as a dog groomer, buzzing dogs with a broken hand for a month. Like a boss. Okay, this isn't exactly a drunk story. This is a day after drunk story. Like, this is a hungover, fucking, my favorite story. The only place the story has not landed was in Texas, where they were just like, why is this funny? So, let me preface this by saying that my vagabond friend again, we were always getting into trouble together. We had gone out drinking, line dancing, and planking the night before, hammered. And my dad had just gotten a hip replacement, like, fairly recently, and was like just starting to like drive again, like he's getting back on his feet. I planked his walker the night before. Sorry, Dad. I did it. He said I couldn't, but I did it. And yeah, so I'm sleeping, or passed out rather, and it's like first thing in the morning, and I get like a knock on my door, like, Skippy! I'm like, whoa, no, what? She's like, your dad, his car's in the driveway, and he's honking, I think he needs help. I'm like, oh my god, Dad's in trouble. I got out of bed. So I'm wearing a dress shirt that I was wearing out the night before, Star Spangled pajama pants. I got my hair like some messy ass side ponytail. It's coming out this side. I got makeup smeared all over half my face. I've looked better. And I go like stumbling out, and now the car is no longer in my driveway. It's next to my neighbor's house, with a very suspect-looking man leaning into the window. I'm like, oh my god. So I go like stumbling up, look this guy dead in the face, look into the car, I'm like, not my dad! And then turn and went back to the house going, not my dad, only to see my dad's car safely parked in the driveway where it belongs. But if you flip that around and you put yourself in their position, like, who is this crazy fucking girl who comes like stumbling up to the car, leans in, yells, not my dad at me, and then walks away. So yes, you asked for it, you got it. This is what it's like. Not my dad.